Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It is CK, your host of National Holidays, and today we are going to talk about what the holidays are, right? But more importantly is the fact that guess what today? Today, being October 30th, is Season 2 Mandalorian comes out. It's out today. It is. I'm so excited. Are you going to watch it by yourself? Are you going to do group watch? I haven't decided. All I do know is that I watched Season 1, episodes 1 through 7 yesterday, and I saved episode 8 so I can watch episode 8 and then go right into Season 2. Now I'm all recapped up and I'm ready to go and get ready to go into Season 2. I'm so excited. I don't know if I'm going to do a group watch or not. I may, though, record me watching it, and basically you just get to see the reactions after I edit it, of course. But I digress. So, National Holidays. What is happening today? October 30th. Yes. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holidays to celebrate. We've got Mawlid Nabi, or Mawlid, which is Muhammad's birthday. We have National Breadstick Day. We have National Candy Corn Day, National Checklist Day, and National Text Your Ex Day? I don't know about that one. Anyways, let's talk about Mawlid al-Nabi. So, Mawlid al-Nabi today celebrates his birthday. The Prophet Muhammad in 570 CE. He was born in Mecca on the 12th day of Rabi'ul Awal. In 630 CE, Muhammad's army overtakes Mecca. And in 632 CE, the Prophet dies in Medina without naming a successor. In the 12th century, Muslims in countries including Egypt, Syria, Turkey, Morocco, and Spain start celebrating Mawlid this day. So I thought that was kind of neat. And let's learn about the breadsticks. So, there are 2 stories about the origin of the breadsticks. So here they are. Story 1. Story 1 says Florentine head monk and abbot was describing breadsticks, which were then called grissini, as a long-shaped, bone-thin bread made in the town just outside of Turin. Okay. Story number 2, which I actually enjoy a lot more just because it's really cool, I think, and that is the Duke Vittorio Amadeo II de Savio, House of Savy, was having an issue with eating bread in general. Every time he tried to eat something, his intestinal, tract was just having some serious issues, and it was really impacting his health. And his mother sought out help, and his doctor felt and had the same issue and found that this breadstick that he ate helped remedy his situation. So he said, you know what? Try eating this breadstick. He had the baker who made it give the recipe, got it into the Duke's home, and all of a sudden the Duke was free and clear, was feeling good, and thankfully to that, he lived a long and prosperous life, and he was able to become king. So he tributes his good health to the breadstick itself, which I think is kind of cool. So I like story number 2. Which do you like? Story number 1? Story number 2. And then finally, 2014, Olive Garden stops selling unlimited breadsticks, and guess what happens? Their stock skyrocketed 47%. The reason why they made this change is they actually were bought out by another company, or technically their company merged with another company, and that company said, you know what? Listen to the deal. You're losing money by selling unlimited breadsticks because people aren't buying entrees. So stop selling unlimited breadsticks and people will buy more entrees. And that's exactly what happened. And that's why Olive Garden had their stock increase so much. I thought that was kind of cool. And next, candy corns. I'm sorry, this is the worst candy ever. But for some reason, it's in the top 10 of candies sold during Halloween. But who do we blame? If you do not like candy corn and you think it's a horrible candy, who do we blame? Well, I have the answer to that. Goes all the way back to the 1800s. We can blame George Riniger, who worked at Wonderly Candy Company. And he is the creator of the candy corn. Worst invention probably ever. I'm sorry, it is. 1898, the second generation of Goelitz candy makers start the corn business, candy corn business. Goelitz Candy is actually the one who commercializes the candy itself. In the 1950s, it was originally known as Buttercream Candies, but they had to change their name because they were tagged for being false advertisement because nowhere in the candy was butter an ingredient. Another name it actually had was Chicken Feed. That's right, because candy corn was chicken feed. They were giving this to chickens. Anyways, I digress. In 2016, here's the annual production. In the United States, there's 35 million pounds of candy corn made each year. Crazy. I'm sorry, I don't like candy corn. It's not good. It's horrible. Where do you stand? Do you like candy corn or do you not? Let me know in the comments because I'm really interested. Next, we have National Checklist Day. So this is for the people that are like really, really organized. This is your day. This is for you. Okay, so the first checklist, I'm pretty sure there's checklists before that, but as far as we know, a first checklist was developed for the aviation community in World War II because of a horrible, horrible aircraft accident. And because of that, they determined during the investigation of the crash that the pilot failed to do a very simple step in getting the aircraft ready to fly. And because of that, a checklist was established, and from now, there's checklists are continuously used in the aviation industry and a lot of other places. In 2001, Johns Hopkins physician Dr. Peter Pronovost created a checklist to assist medical staff that were doing certain procedures in the hospital. In 2009, Atul Gawande, a surgeon, publishes the Checklist Manifesto, How to Get Things Right. And this is again for hospital staff. And in 2010, Thomas R. Hoare, St. Louis educator, writes an article about using checklists to innovate education. So I thought that was kind of cool. So those are types of checklists. Do you do checklists? Are you a checklist person? And why do you do checklists? And are you like a box? Do you make your own little box? Do you do a circle and fill it in a circle? What's your checklist like? I'd like to know. And do you checklist for everything? Are you an electronic checklister? Or do you like to just rather do pen and paper? I know, so many things to discuss when we talk about checklists. But let me know in the comments where you stand. And to text or not to text? That is the question on this day. National Text Your Ex Day. Now, I don't know about you. I do not think this is the best thing to be doing. So I'm just going to say to text or not to text. And honestly, they had a history of stuff for this day, which, by the way, none of it has to do with texting at all or the history of this holiday. So it was just like random stuff like President Lincoln, after the death of his wife, was hooked up with a friend's sister, and she ended up moving to the DC area to be with him. And he had to write a letter and say, you know what, I just don't think you're going to like living here in the capital or region. And basically that's his version, I guess, of breaking up over text-ish, sort of. So it's stuff like that. Like, there really was no texting historical stuff about the holiday itself. So if you are going to text your ex today, I don't know why you would, unless you have a good relationship with them, maybe, I guess. But honestly, there's a reason that they're their ex, so maybe it's just better off they're not part of your life anymore. But if you want to text them, go for it. That's why I say to text or not to text. That is the question. And with that, that's all I have for national holiday stuff. But one more thing. If you haven't seen it, I dropped a video. I actually tried out my Spooktacular costume tonight. I did a quick video. That's what the costume looks like. And then, of course, there's me on the right-hand side of that in the costume itself, enjoying some music, dancing, and all that fun stuff. So hopefully you liked this, and hopefully you've seen the video. If not, just look below. You'll find it right there. It's posted. Do a little dancing and have all the good fun. So, yeah. I enjoyed it. It's a great costume. And you know what? It's perfect for, like, COVID Halloween season because, like, it's a self-contained, like, mask. So I don't have to worry about, like, breathing on anyone. And trust me, there's no way there's any type of germs getting through that thing. And it comes with gloves as well. And the gloves are purple, so it's great. And I'll have the gloves on, so again, I won't be able to touch, won't be passing my germs that way. So this is perfect. This is what you need right here. Perfect. And with that, that's all I have for this day, October 30th. National holidays. And if you're enjoying these videos and you want to see more, please make sure to subscribe, ring the bell so you don't miss any more of these awesome videos. And don't forget, today, Season 2, Mandalorian, go watch it. It's going to be awesome, I promise. And with that, I'll see you all again tomorrow. Have a great day, have a great weekend, and bye-bye.